2 consecutive Israeli airstrikes on the Nasser Hospital in South Gaza, captured and broadcast live on air. In a live broadcast of the second Israeli strike on the hospital, a direct targeting of civil defense rescuers and journalists on the top floor of the hospital could clearly be seen. The attack killed over 20 Palestinians, of them healthcare workers, rescue personnel, patients, and 5 journalists. 2 of the journalists killed were reporters that worked with Middle East Eye. Mohamed Salama, a young and talented photographer who had produced numerous video reports since the start of Israel's genocide in Gaza in October 2023, and Ahmed Abu Aziz, who wrote dozens of reports for MEE on the toll of Israel's war crimes on Palestinians in Gaza. The other 3 reporters were identified as Hussam al-Masri, a Reuters cameraman, Maryam Abu Daqqa, who contributed to the Independent Arabic and the Associated Press, and Muaz Abu Taha, who worked with NBC News. The Palestinian Civil Defense reported that one of its firefighters was killed in the second strike whilst attempting to rescue the wounded. 7 other civil defense workers were wounded. The Nasser Hospital in Khan Younis is considered to be one of the most important hospitals still functioning in the south of Gaza, housing hundreds of Palestinians who have been forcibly displaced, as well as patients receiving treatment. Under international law, health establishments, including hospitals, should not be attacked during war, and directing attacks against journalists is a violation of international law and also constitutes a war crime. With the shock of the repeated direct targeting of the Nasser Hospital looming over, fellow journalists mourned their colleagues, and tributes for the journalists began to flood social media. Mohamed Salama was a photographer for Al Jazeera and one of Middle East Eye's main contributors in Gaza. He was well known inside and outside of Gaza for his reporting. Mohamed became a vital part of our team, helping us tell Gaza stories with clarity, courage, and humanity. He was due to get married to his fiancée Hala Asfour, a fellow prominent journalist in the Gaza Strip, who was also injured in the strike. The Al Jazeera network condemned in the strongest terms the killing of its journalists and said the Israeli forces, the killers of journalists, continue their heinous crimes and campaign against reporters in Gaza, which has violated all international norms and laws and amounts to war crimes. Maryam Abu Daqqa, another journalist from those killed, was praised by her fellow colleagues in Gaza for her brave reporting and never shying away from the front lines. She had posted on her social media videos of herself looking exhausted and drained just hours before Israel killed her. She leaves behind her young son, Ghaith. The Reuters agency said they were devastated at the news of Hussam al-Masri, one of Reuters' main cameramen in Gaza, being killed by Israeli forces. The Israeli military has bombed dozens of hospitals, targeted journalists,